Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Yaiba Samurai Legend Volume 1, story and art by Gosho Aoyama. Translation and English adaptation by Andria McKnight. Touch-up and lettering by John Hunt. So this is an interesting collection. It's rather thick, so I don't know if it's like multiple volumes put together or what the exact deal is this. But generally, so the manga is about this person named Yaiba Kurogane, who is kind of raised in like a jungle by his father, winds up getting transported to Japan, and then from there, like, is going to school, meets rivals, has to go get a magical sword, fighting with demons. It's an interesting mix of story, with a tone that, it's very comedic. Like, it's an interesting manga in that it relies heavily on the comedy and kind of the jokes and the exaggerated action, and it's interesting. Like, definitely not my cup of tea. You know, it's kind of falls, I think, in that, like, maybe that Dragon Ball type of space, it seems like. And I'm sure someone's going to pipe in and be like, oh, it's totally connected by blah, 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. It's comedic action is the best way of putting it. It's not bad. It's just not for me. You know, I appreciate it. Like, I can see people liking it. You know, there's some good action. The art is interesting. You know, it's this very exaggerated comedic, a style to it. You know, eyes popping out of head type of stuff. Crazy positions. This isn't one that I would say is, like, really heavily on, like, the big giant page spreads and panels with, like, lots of action like you'd see in some, like, karate-ass, you know, manga. It's probably kind of, like, about as action-y as you're getting. But instead, like, you know, it relies a lot on just goofy poses and action and moments. Like, you know, this is a good example of it. Like, I can appreciate it. I can see why people would like this, but it's just not for me. It just straight up isn't. You know, again, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing at all. It's just maybe not. You know, I'm missing something, I guess. Whatever. You can go get it. I mean, if you kind of like, you know, if you like Naruto, if you like Dragon Ball, any of that stuff, and want like a really good comedy off of it, you know, mixed in, you'll probably dig this. That's kind of the vibe I got, not knowing all those other properties all that well. Whatever. You can go get this. It's out in shops. You can. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. Tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We've got some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage by doing that. You help support our site. Speaking of support, just watching our video support as always. So thank you as well. And of course, we want to thank Viz Media for hooking us up with the review copy, and thank you all for watching. If you are into manga, if you're into comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. And of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.